We're live.
Hello, everybody.
When the red robin comes, bobbing along.
Dude.
Wake
I
up,
love Red Robin restaurants.
get up.
For anyone that was exposed to these old-timey songs when they were little,
Yeah.
like, is it before that there were like songs for kids? When did songs for kids start being a thing? Because before songs for kids, kids sang like these stupid
They were
songs.
probably songs from the 40s that weren't kids' songs to begin
like
with.
maybe in the I don't know. When was there a time when the songs for kids have been introduced to society?
When did
Flintstones era.
When did people start getting television in their house?
50s?
50s. That's when it started. Kid shows.
Yeah, I don't know.
Howdy Doody.
Howdy Doody.
Peanut Gallery. That's where it came from.
I know.
Howdy Doody.
Yeah, but what songs? The only song I know is it's the theme song of Howdy Doody. I don't know any other songs they introduced.
The most popular kids song back then was the Scrotum song.
I don't know what perverted place you grew up in.
I grew up in Binghamton, New York.
Ooh.
Hello, everybody.
Now,
hello, Chauncey.
The coldest you ever been in your life was when you were in Binghamton, New York?
Oh, yeah. That's why I don't live there now. The winters are brutal. But I love the summers.
Really? Wasn't too humid?
No, it was great growing up there.
I loved growing up in Los Angeles, man.
Yeah.
Hold on. Well, here's Jack. Jack's the only one who can go, back in my day in 1954, we got a television.
Now, when I was a kid, I remember we had a black and white, and my mom used to park me in front of it before anything was on, and I would watch the test pattern.
The Little Indian?
Now,
he was an Indian, yeah.
Our TV growing up was downstairs, and it was this big.
That big?
Wow. It was huge. It was
big
like
screen.
It was wood. No, it was the TV had wood on it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who made it. I don't remember what brand.
Magnavox, probably.
But
Quasar.
It was wood.
Right, Curtis
I
Mathis.
eventually think at the end of the life of that TV, there was another TV on top of that.
Oh, yeah. Or you turn it into an aquarium.
Those were cool. I saw some of those.
But we had a big giant TV, and I do remember. I'm old enough to remember when TV stations were not 24 hours, so they would play the closing.
Yeah,
like taps. They would do taps.
Right.
I don't know if I ever woke up early enough. Maybe I saw a couple times when they started the day with Reveille.
Mazzy, I need to rent a U-Haul. Are you open?
I'll tell the story later if you want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
There's more to the story, but we'll later.
Is it scandalous? Is it
okay. Let's get it over with. Okay. Remember, it was there, and then I called you.
Hold on.
Okay.
There are people here who don't know. So Mazzy got back. Wait, you didn't get
Monday. I got back, and there was a 20-foot U-Haul. I have a parking pad, like an extra area of property to the right of my garage, right of my house, and it's paved. You could fit 6 cars there or whatever. And I get back, and there's a 20-foot U-Haul backed in there. Okay, and I kind of lifted the back. It was unlocked. I saw like a garbage bag and a few things, but I didn't open up all the way, and it looked a little sketchy. I closed it. I looked in the cab. It was unlocked. There was a black security jacket on the seat, and so I tried to call. You try to call the police and the tow away stuff, and you get the runaround, and you go through the different departments, and finally, it turns out if it's on your property, if you have to pay to get it towed. I said, well, maybe it's stolen, but I didn't realize. Stupid me, I should have called U-Haul first. So I called U-Haul. They were great. They looked it up. It was an Arizona license plate. They said, oh yeah, it was due back on August 18th. We'll get it within 24 hours. I said, sure. And it's not my way. It wasn't block anything, but it's just sketchy. So the next morning I wake up and it's gone. So I figured U-Haul, took it overnight. That late afternoon, yesterday morning, I wake up, it's back. And I know. And I look, and then I see just on the street there's a big bush on the corner, a big bunch of trees. There's a car, the door is open, there's stuff around. So then I figured, oh, great, someone's living or in it or something. So I call U-Haul again. I said, I thought you were picking it up, but apparently you didn't. Apparently maybe they came out and it wasn't there. So they saw it and they couldn't get it. So they were actually really nice. So finally yesterday afternoon, I called in the morning, and within 2 hours, 2 people came by, and I get out, go on my front porch, and they open up the back and they said, oh, there are people sleeping in here. And they started talking to them and they said, is there any drugs in there? And they said, yes. And this pink-haired woman comes out, another guy, the 2 white people in their, I can't tell, late 40s, early 50s. And so the U-Haul people said, oh, don't worry about, you can go back in your house. We'll take care of it. And they made them.
There were gunshots.
They said, is that your car up there? And it was, so that was their car too. They had a Toyota something. So they had to load everything from the truck in. I don't know the history of it. And about, within about an hour and a half later.
Why did they choose that place to park? You don't know that.
It's just a big open, it's open space. I mean, they should know it's private property, but to put you don't just park a 20-foot truck anywhere. I guess they could have parked.
Hey, if they get squatting on your property, it can be an issue.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so that's gone, but the car is still there, and they're apparently sleeping in it up the block, not on my property. And I got to look it up. I mean, this is one of those things. If it can't stay there more than 72 hours, otherwise they tow it. I guess if there's problems, I should, put a notice. They shouldn't be. I understand the homeless situation, people parking, but in residential neighborhoods, find a park or by the lake or something. So especially drug related, you always know it's sketchy.
Hey everyone! Next week, tune in to the special homeless live stream where we give you suggestions on how.
I thought it was Bill K. I thought it was Bill K. initially. And
did you have a porta potty, or they just do their business in your?
Well, that's
yard?
another issue. I haven't seen any trailings or anything.
Listen, I'm the only one who's allowed to put human waste on Mazzy's property.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to Seattle. It's not. It's just not happening in Seattle, Kimbo. This is
Interesting.
So I was thinking maybe they're trying to find out what the Rhino Hi-Fi for tomorrow is, and they came here and they're trying to, squirrel that away.
I'm looking forward to them doing albums by America.
I know you're a big fan.
Okay, I can actually.
Why not?
Harry,
Why not?
I can tell you. Hold on.
Rob will say because they're $3 records.
I'll tell you why not.
Hey, can a guy talk on his own stream?
No.
Here's the deal. Omnivore is releasing America 3, their 3rd album.
Oh.
So they're doing a big to-do. That's coming out.
Is it all analog?
But Rhino did their record store day releases.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but Omnivore has a relationship with America. They put out a bunch of America stuff. So they're reissuing the 3rd album. When I'm supposed to get a copy of it, I'll show it.
The only one I really care about is the first one, anyway, personally.
Their first 5 are really good albums. I go with the first 7.
I'm going to tell you, when I was a little
kid, I'd say it's 5.
Talk about little kid songs. When I was a little kid, that Horse with No Name was played all the time. And I literally thought it was an old man singing it. Like an 80-year-old
Neil
man.
Young the first time I heard it. I really did.
Well, there were rocks and things and sticks and things. I thought it was an old man.
So tomorrow is it's funny. The only thing I will say, I'll give it one. I found out yesterday what it was, and I can't say. But reading the Hoffman forums, no one has guessed it, and it's
what are they guess? What are they guessing?
Well, they're guessing like stupid stuff like
Led Zeppelin,
like Foreigner. I'm not
Foreigner here's the deal. Foreigner's
$10 records.
Foreigner's a good band. I like Foreigner. But ain't hard to find nice copies
Right,
of
right.
Foreigner
But
records.
okay, that's not we can't look at that. That they shouldn't look at that. They should do good copies or whatever. But it's I heard about this when I met with them last fall when I was in LA. This is one of the titles they told me about, and I thought it was coming out earlier, and so I was surprised when I heard it's coming out this week. And I think it's left of center. It'll please a lot of people.
It's not,
And
well, it's a seminal album. It's not
yeah,
left.
and but yeah, we don't. Well, but I think some people will question it. I'll talk about it after, tomorrow.
Look, Foreigner 4. Okay, Mazzy, it's Foreigner 4.
It's not Foreigner 4.
Hey, so they announced the Rocktober titles. I'm trying to find the list. I don't know if this is.
Oh, Dana, Kimbo, I think a lot of people will like it, and a lot of people will. I don't want to. If I say the reason why,
There's no. Okay, here's my take. What are the Cars first one? What are the ones that just sold out like that? The Cars
Black
first
Sabbath,
one.
Cars.
television a couple of weeks, Black Sabbath.
Okay,
That's it.
I'm gonna say this.
Doors.
In my mind, it'll sell out faster than those.
Oh, I don't. I think it'll sell out in a couple of weeks.
No, it'll sell out fast.
The numbered edition.
And they did Fleetwood Mac, right? Or was that a different
Yeah, they
special
just did
release?
Fleetwood Mac, and that just sold out the numbered edition.
Don't worry, Elliot. It's not a hillbilly record, so
There, Michael Poetry, they would love to do the Smith catalog. They would love to do a Smith box but dealing with the Smiths for one thing, and there's rough trade involved too, so they don't have all the rights.
well, I'm trying to find this rock. All that's coming up is the 2004.
Well, somebody said it was listed.
No, I did. That guy JC, who has he did a video. He always does a video when they come out. All the titles are like hard rock bands. It's not. It's
Good.
more 90s bands, I think. It's all like 90s.
It's not Rycooter.
It's Rise Cooter. Listen.
It's Yankee Clang. It's Van Dyke Parks, Yankee Clang Reaper, whatever.
Ben Montench? No, not Ben Montench. I got a great Ben Montench record. You should be so lucky.
Stop showing the hot. Why'd you give it away, Jim? I know who he is. He's the piano player for Tom Petty.
This record was produced by Glenn Johns or whatever, and he fucking thinks.
How old is he?
Did you see the interview with?
It's great. The interview with Rick Beato. I don't usually watch Beato, but it was a very good interview. It's like an hour interview. Really good.
Yeah, Rick does a really good job. I like his channel. He's in jeopardy of losing it, though.
Well, supposedly he's got an attorney that's kicking
He's
ass.
not. Hold on. He's not in. Well, whatever. I don't know.
I hear he's
thanks, Jack. But I went there, and it's still the 2004 titles. I don't know. Record stores, I guess, dropped everything. Yesterday, Kraft made an announcement of the next bunch of OJCs, and they're mostly Savoy titles, which are excellent because those titles are very expensive and hard to find.
Oh, good. I like Savoy Brown.
Okay. That was no one knows who Savoy Brown is. So the titles are great, but someone came from Amazon France and put them up on their site before the announcement. It wasn't
Dana, are you going to Packwood? If you are, let me know.
Yes.
No, I'm not going to go.
This stream's a great way to deal with personal business. I highly recommend it.
I like
Any of you who want to deal with your personal business, come up. I'll send you a link. Yeah, here. The new Funkadelic's out, the 45 RPM. There's a 33, but it's not analog. But I didn't order it. Scrotum.
Scrotum.
Yeah, stop singing your kid songs.
Wait till you see the cover of the next Record Collector News.
You showed it here the other day.
I'm just saying.
We don't have to wait to see it. You showed
Yeah,
it.
we've already seen it.
Not in for realsies though.
You should have done it in day glow, so it would put it under a black light.
When are the papers are supposed to come in? When?
I don't know. I'll find out today. I have a feeling I'm not going to get them until Tuesday. It's fucking
okay. The problem.
Labor Day weekend.
Oh, here's what I would like to do real quick. We have enough people. I'm trying to put together like half for this auction I'm doing Saturday night. Half jazz, half non-jazz. Here's some non-jazz titles. And I have people, these three can.
Oh, so this stream this morning is an infomercial, not the normal.
Oh, so this is like for personal stuff. Is that it?
I have to work. Normally I do a preview video on the Thursday before. I have to work today. I don't know if I'm going to get around to it. I'll probably do it tomorrow, but I'm going to show you some. So I picked this up when I was in DC. This is a comp of DC bands from 1987, most of which are DC punk bands. It's on this Beetle Records label. So this is a cool one. The only band I really remember on here is Government Issue, which was a very popular punk band. Okay. I have a OG US copy of The Cure, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me. Okay. That's 2 LPs in beautiful condition.
Put that in my pile.
You'll have to come to the auction. Because I picked up this. Here's what I picked up. This is not in the auction. This is replacing it. A very rare U.S. promo on translucent vinyl.
Nice.
Yeah. But
with
they're
the hype sticker.
The same pressing with the hype stickers. All right. These go for some dough. The soundtrack to The Breakfast Club, an OG copy of it.
Now, is everybody still alive on that cover?
Yes.
Yes. They've reunited recently.
There was a documentary.
Well, the guy who's come out of hibernation is Emilio Estevez. He never ever wanted to participate in any of this. They did at one of the cons they do all over the country. They got together this year. The video's up.
Is that DMM Cure? Somebody's got a question.
Yeah, they're DMM. That's how it was made.
Okay.
Even this is the DMM. It's probably the same. This is a translucent OG, apparently, where it has B on the label there, very desirable, of Chronic Town REM EP. I don't really know this band, Kangaroo on MGM.
Apparently they had deep pockets.
That was good.
I was emulating Harry there.
That was good.
That's a great record. That's a rare record.
This is a 1968 Hollywood pressing. This is a time where vinyl baffles me. This copy, it has marks on it. You cannot hear any of them when this plays.
That's a rare record.
Yeah, it plays VG plus. This record, in this condition, it sounds VG plus, and to me, a VG plus plays without really noise. Just cosmetically, it has issues.
There was a record store day about 5 years ago.
So this, I looked it up. This particular copy can go anywhere from 25 to 80 or something.
She died young. Didn't she have a brain tumor or something?
Yeah, she had a brain tumor. All right. This is an OG Yes UK pressing of their first album with the
Plum
label. Okay, it's in really nice condition. This is a Metal Fidelity of Aqualung, very nice condition, and so far that's that. But I have a lot more.
Very nice.
Keep your eyes open for any Mobile Fidelity Chicago. I know they did CDs. Did they do vinyl as well?
I don't know, but I'm putting together more. I mean, I have a lot over here, so
those are good titles.
Yeah,
I have more titles. I'm thinking about this one, but I don't know. This is a OG Stereo of Love.
That goes for money.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm thinking about. I have the Rhino reissue, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that one. Yeah, the cure. People don't. If you think I'm all jazz guy, that's okay. Go watch the videos I do with Grant, the no skips,
Yeah.
and you can see I have knowledge other than jazz.
You
So
know
I'm
knowledge, Ron.
I'm trying to accumulate all the Cure records.
I would not have picked that first Cars album though, because I think I think it's the third track on side one I would have skipped.
No,
Everything else is good.
No. And I'll tell you what, I want to get the Rhino Hi-Fi, but I was listening to the original and it sounds really good.
Yeah.
So
it's a good, that's one of those records. There's no bad sounding version of it. It's a good, well recorded.
Here's some non-jazz titles I'll put in. This is a very desirable. I think I don't know if Chad reissued this one. The Alternative Blues comes from this album.
That's got to be the worst type treatment of all.
I don't know, but this is a good one. The Trumpet Summit. This is a good one.
You're a designer. You study design,
and I think it looks fine.
So
this is a OG German ECM of Steve Tippett's album. So I got that, and yeah, I got a lot of good stuff. I'm just trying it out to see how an evening auction will go.
It'll do okay.
It's actually better because everyone is jacked up and they're just pressed
drunk
all the time.
Well, again, it'll be a good selection of stuff. I'm trying to think. I have a stack of very pricey vinyl. I might have shown it once. So I put a few up on eBay to see how they
do you ever sell on Discogs?
Yeah, but here's the generalization I'll make about selling on Discogs and eBay. Between the two, I prefer eBay, and here's the reason I prefer eBay. I think people are more serious on Discogs, but the records just sit there way too long.
Yeah, they do.
And
they're priced too high a lot of times.
Right. Well, I don't know if they're priced too high. If Discogs implements these two things, then maybe I would prefer to sell on there. I like how eBay lets you know how many people have looked at your listing. Mm-hmm. I really wish Discogs would implement that. It gives you a sense of it's really desirable, and maybe I should change the price and not just go with your gut. Or change something about your post. But eBay, it's easier to manage your inventory on eBay than it is on Discogs. It really is. Because I've deleted albums off of Discogs and then they've sold. And I deleted that. Well, so I don't know if someone had it in their want list or is sitting there. I don't know.
But for 2 weeks, I've been taking a dive into I think it's available now, but Discogs sent me a beta. I don't know if it's out yet of their new app. They basically built it from ground up.
Yeah, it's probably shitty as the old app.
Yeah, it's excellent. Well, I haven't used it a lot for the ways a lot of people will use it, but it's excellent. It's like at least 2 to 3 times faster. I haven't had any glitches yet, but again, I haven't done a big deep thing. It looks different. The whole
well,
if you want to follow me, Manhattan Man is my profile there.
Mahatma Gandhi. Hey, here yesterday. Here's the problem with Discogs too. Their average amount of glitching when you can't load Discogs happens way too often. Well, I don't use the app. I go through the browser, which compared to the old app was 10 times better.
Well, but then you got to log in every time you go to the browser, right?
No, well, here's another funny thing about Discogs. Historically,
it depends.
They have an authenticating way of logging in. If you have to turn it off, that's what makes it. That's why you have to do it every time.
Well, what they did with the app, they didn't improve it. They basically rebuilt it from ground up. So in theory, we'll see how it goes. And people, that's it's a whole new thing. So you can't just patch it and make it work. It was a horrible app. And so far, and it's funny, in the last week, I've had 3 updates on it. So they're working on it, and I guess all the beta testing, they're finding things, and they're like Apple apps.
Yeah. Okay. There's this new app. Is anyone familiar with it? I don't know. I forget exactly what it's called. But you're supposed to be able to point your phone at the record, and then it knows which version of the record it is. Has anyone seen this?
I don't know how you can do that.
You pointed at the label.
Well, I don't. Listen, I'm just telling you, Harry. I'm not here to sell it and make you upload it.
They just need to talk to Amoeba, the people doing
but you know what?
website.
If Discogs I think Discogs is going to have a rough while. Here's the reason. How does Discogs pay for itself, Mazzy?
How to Discogs by selling by people?
They get a percentage of the sales through Discogs.
Right.
With all these European postal services refusing to send to the US, it's going to cut in, and it's only going to grow with countries not doing this.
Sure.
Discogs,
but they're still selling their own country, though.
But that's everywhere. It's going to be.
Yeah.
eBay
But
too.
I mean, it's going to cut into their money.
eBay too. I mean, yeah.
Shit, I just got a letter. I got a second letter this year about tariffs and price of paper going up.
Yeah, who's sending you the letter?
My fucking printer.
Okay. Did they send you an email or a letter?
Oh no, it's an email.
It's pretty ironic that a printer sends an email.
They don't want to waste paper.
Yeah, I can. You know what?
Fucking expensive.
Here's what I'm going to say. Everyone can find out Record Collector News' address. Please send Jim a letter. So every
send me VCLT. There's only one record I'm interested in. It's called Midnight Crazy, I think. It's this record, Midnight Crazy, and it's got,
Oh my God!
Yeah,
come on, warn somebody before you do that.
That's it for me.
I'm amazed. Now, when you're done with that record each time, Jim, do you wipe it off with what cleaning solution?
I don't. I have so many of them.
Dan B, yes, the app is only available for iOS now, but they're working on the Android. I don't know when it is, but if you have an Android, you're used to waiting in line behind everyone else.
Yeah,
I heard. Yeah, I heard
it's opposite. Android does it first, and then iPhones come out and say, "Oh, look what we got this new."
But Steve Jobs was never first on anything, but he always did it better.
Hey, Elliot.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Discogs doesn't control the postal service.
No, Discogs wasn't. It's not Discogs saying that. That's the deal. It doesn't apply to.
I understand, but if a postal service blankly says we're not shipping, it's not just. Hold on, guys.
It's not the
shipping. I'm going to break some news to everyone here. This is breaking news. The postal service sends more than just records. Okay.
Now, what about Japan? Is this affecting Japan also? Because they ship a lot of records on Discogs.
Why would you say that, Rob? Did you just ship off your stool sample? Is that what's going on?
Listen, I keep my stool samples.
Yeah, in the back of a U-Haul truck.
Listen, there's a place for everything.
Fuck Apple. Wow, Dan. You're
what is U-Haul's little saying? Don't they have a saying?
Take a load off Annie? I don't know. But I tell you, the two U-Haul people that came were the nicest people. I mean, and they came right. It was. I was impressed because you wait in line, you rent shit. It's always a
Here, you want to see something U-Haul? This is freaking collectible, dude.
Wow.
A U-Haul pen.
It's a U-Haul butt thermometer.
They used to give them away. They used to give them away. Not anymore.
Dana's kind of funny today.
You can sell that on eBay, but
does it impact mail order brides?
Well, there was one of the biggest trolls who seemed to have gone away. I don't want to say his names, but the rumor was he has a mail order bride. And once she met him after a few days, she mailed herself back.
Is her name Melania?
So, okay. I know I saw when I got in here, I got in a little late. I saw that Leland was talking about the Funkadelic Double 45 and all that stuff. So I just got notice. I forgot that I pre-ordered it at Amazon, but I didn't order the Double 45 because I don't, even though I know that's going to be the better sounding, it's going to be the all analog. I ordered the 33,
Right, Dan.
and it's coming tomorrow. And so I won't be able to compare, which is fine, but I want to just see as I listen to it totally in a vacuum, because I don't have original either, in a vacuum without comparing
Why
it.
are you going to listen to it in a vacuum? Why not just on your record player?
You know what I mean? I'm not comparing, which is
Get a
to me,
cone of silence.
that's the way to listen to music. Is if you like it, and I know the benefits of 45 and everything, but to me, it doesn't work for me. The
I ordered
45
mine
is not
from
limited.
Amazon.
The 45 is not limited as far as
Oh
I know.
no, I ordered mine from the In-Groove.
But remember, everything is limited, even if it doesn't say it's limited. So all of a sudden, it'll be available for 6 months
It's
or a year.
limited to how many they can sell.
Exactly.
That's right.
Thank you, Jim.
What specifically? What title?
Well, okay, can someone
It's
correct
the
me?
first. Hold on.
Can someone correct me if I'm wrong? My impression of this company org, I know there's two different orgs. So the org that's doing the Funkadelic reissues, it seems like they haven't lost the license on a lot of the titles they put out. You can still get them. So I don't know what kind of magic they work
It's
with the
this
record
one.
Oh,
companies.
right. Okay.
The first one. I know I don't have this one.
And reissued a bunch.
But they got the
Has it?
tapes. If even from a digital version, I'm sure it'll sound really good because they.
Okay, I just ordered it from Amazon. Sorry,
Which one? Which one?
The 45.
Oh, okay. Well, what you should have ordered from, Mike Ingroove has a custom color of the 45.
That's the one I
33.
ordered.
Never mind.
Actually, I watched his video. He set aside 100. He has already sold 400. He's only doing 500.
Yeah.
He has like 50 left. But I want it tomorrow. If I order it from Mike, it's coming next week sometime. I already have orders on with Mike. I would prefer to order with Mike. Give him the business. That's my attitude.
I'm sure the 40. Oh,
That's
that is
nice.
a great record. Now that would be a good. Oh, that's the one they did. Rhino Reserve.
Yeah, Eddie Hazel.
That's
good.
excellent.
This is a promo. Or an OG.
It's a promo sticker. It's not a white label.
Oh well, Rob.
Yeah, that's the record they put out posthumously, right?
Yeah.
Didn't that come out after he died?
That one did, yeah.
Like your joke.
Elliot, so Tony Rice, I guess the craft got pushed back. Tony Rice records. When I had a couple of those from Dizzy, I couldn't believe those records go for over $100. Those Tony Rice records.
Yeah, but
I dropped my
after
phone
that,
in water one time, and I just
There's
put it
no
with my
reaction.
Tony Rice records, and it fixed it.
It dried out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to just say a little. I finally watched last night. It's on Netflix. Just dropped last week. The Devo documentary.
Yeah, I watched
it.
part of
Oh,
it.
that was great.
It's excellent. It's excellent.
That was good. I had no idea those guys were at Kent State. Gee, many crickets.
Yeah.
What do you mean zero inners? There's no inner sleeve? Or are you talking about inserts, right, Leland? I assume it's in an inner sleeve.
What do you need, Leland? What do you need that this record will not have?
Hey, inserts. He wants tape boxes, which I don't think we always need. But hey, John 6. I have a question for John 6. I didn't realize I missed this documentary, and I watched it also last night. It's from 2018. It's a really good documentary on Trojan Records. The reggae.
You sure it was Trojan Records?
Yes. Yeah. It's really well done. At least I thought it was great, and I'm sure you've seen it.
Isn't Trojan reggae?
It's reggae and ska. Yeah, and Jamaican, all the immigrants coming to the UK in the 60s, and what a great doc. At least I enjoyed it, and I don't know that whole story. So it's on YouTube for free. So watch the Trojan documentary, Rude Boy, the Trojan documentary. I haven't seen the Zombies documentary.
Just don't type in Trojan and then search though.
Oh, Harry, I made the joke already. Just don't do sloppy second jokes. Hey, 6-inch pianist. Isn't a majority of the P-Funk records on Warner Brothers? That's where
later ones.
How many of them? What label were they on?
After the third or The third one,
Well,
maybe.
what label? I bought that Record Store Day reissue.
They
What
were on
label?
Westbound, and then they went to
They
Warner
were
Brothers.
Westbounds?
Yeah.
My problem with the Warner Brothers P-Funk records is it's too much of this. Yeah, all right. I just don't want to, like, that's all the P-Funk.
To see a white guy do that is more.
Yeah, all right.
You know,
That's, I can see that. I can see that, Rob.
Yeah, Westbound and then
Don't touch that.
Yeah, but you got Eddie Hazel. You got the greatest band.
Like,
He doesn't even hear the music.
Okay,
I had in Funkadelic.
When I worked in my quaint little record store in San Francisco, there's these two brothers I knew, Tom and Bobby Vickers. Bobby Vickers went to do this parody act called Buddy Love that still plays around in the Bay Area, like a parody based on the Jerry Lewis thing. But Tom Vickers from 1974 became the publicist for Clinton and P-Funk in Parliament. And there's on YouTube right now, there's a couple of short clips from maybe a potential documentary. We're interviewing Tom. Tom is a chill guy, kind of a quiet, big, giant white guy. He worked and went on tour all those years with the Flying Saucer and stuff. And I kind of like to talk to him on my channel sometime about it. But that would be a good conversation to get
Marty.
John up and ask him the questions about that stuff. We know more about it. But Tom Vickers, look him up. He was a publicist for P-Funk for about 10 or 15 years during the heyday.
Hey, by the way, 2 more records in the auction. Let me make myself big. This is the hard to find John Coltrane record, Stellar Regions. That came out in 95. It was an unreleased. I think one song was released on something, but the mostly is unreleased. And this is a fantastic album, mastered by Wally. This will be in it. Very hard to find. And then this is the Vinyl Me Please mono version of this album that was universally praised. That will be in the auction. There you go. 2 more. Because I won't be able to do a preview video until tomorrow. Yes, so it's an excellent record. The only way to get it, it's amazing to me they only released it then. But I have a copy of it. I have a copy for myself. Now I have a copy for the auction.
So Marty's in California somewhere.
What now?
Marty?
Marty is in California somewhere.
Running a load.
Is he in Jefferson, California, the new state?
Central Valley.
Yeah, that's where all the farming. That's when you eat a strawberry. Well, that's actually not right. Isn't strawberries in Oxnard? That's where the almonds are. Are you hauling almonds?
Is that what I see? All those trees? They're almond trees?
Yes.
And they suck up the water.
Yeah.
They need more water, unproportional amount of water to.
Doesn't California supply the world's 90% of the world's almonds?
Well, thankfully, Trump turned the water on down there.
I used to, one of my photographers used to shoot for the almond board. They promoted the hell out of that thing, almonds.
Strawberries are Oxnard.
There you go, Dan.
Yes.
Up here, the weed stores are complaining because they're not making the money they thought they used to make anyways, because the price has gone down because there's so much weed. It's not that people aren't buying it. They just can't sell it all.
What's happening here is the only people who go to the weed stores are the senior citizens. The kids buy it illegally without paying tax. They go to the illegal stores.
Well, I was at the weed store the other day, and there were kids in there. So
I mean, there's kids. But I asked the weed store.
I don't think there were kids in there, Wax.
I asked the weed store what
there were 5-year-old. Listen, here's the deal, people.
For an ounce.
Yeah,
$48.
I buy pickles, Harry. I buy pickles in jars like that. I don't buy weed. Okay, listen. Here's the problem, Mazzy. When you have gummies and candy-looking items in the store, the little kids will go in there and go, "Man, the candy." Look, I went in there, and I'll have to say the prices have gone down. It seems like to me.
Yeah.
I asked my weed store what percentage are old people, and they said more than 50%. Which
look where you live.
Yeah, but look at the entire population.
All right. Here's the reason for Jim's comment. I have cataracts. young people don't have cataracts.
Okay,
Yep.
Rob.
Supply and demand.
It is, I mean, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
I mean, here's the deal.
I mean, it's so much better now than when you used to have to buy it from some asshole.
Well, weren't you the asshole?
No, I didn't sell weed. I sold coke, smoke, shit, speed, PCP, and tools to get high.
I get that from if I don't smoke, but if I ever get it to keep it in the house, I get it from Coffee Dave. He's
Well,
My wife
hold
doesn't
on.
smoke weed.
Hold
Out
on,
them, just
Mazzy.
out them like that.
Mazzy, if you ever need it now, all you have to do is go to the U-Haul van in your driveway.
You get
wife-
You know what I
fentanyl
should do?
there.
Hey, I should take this. I don't know if my Wi-Fi will go up to their car. I should knock on their window and say, "Do you want to be on a live stream?"
Yeah, and you want to see what a gunshot looks like?
Yeah, they don't seem
Hey,
that kind of
here's an
violent.
idea.
They don't seem like gun violent people, but
Here's
they
an idea, Mazzy. Go up if the car is still there, do a whack-a-mole with them.
have them come in. You mean invite them in?
No.
I have a spare
Outside.
bedroom. Why you sleep in your car? I
Oh,
have
yeah.
a spare bedroom.
It could be the greatest whack-a-mole of all time.
I do not have any purple micro.
You know who she looks like? The woman looks like an older.
Microdot.
The woman looks like an older version of Mia Jovovich in that Bruce Willis sci-fi French movie.
Well, hold on, Mazzy. That movie is like 30-something years ago.
So
that
she's
woman
not old.
probably is Mila Jovovich.
But you know what's the movie called?
Um,
The Luc Besson film.
yeah.
That reddish orange hair, whatever.
Have you seen Mila Jovovich? She looks like an old version of Mila Jovovich.
Her daughter looked
Fifth
exactly
Element.
like her. She got a
Yeah,
beautiful.
Lavelle says Fifth Element.
Fifth Element. Thank you.
That was a good movie. I
Like
that.
10 people are saying Fifth Elements. We're up to the 10th element by now. Yeah. Thank you. Like 10 people. All right. Thank you all. Thank
I
you.
think that was the movie Fifth Element, I think. Never mind.
So piece of
here's
string
funny.
walks into a
Look,
bar.
Luc Besson made good movies. Then he got Me Too'd, and he's made nothing but shitty movies since.
As I said, when I saw that van, I thought it was Bill Kay out there in the van.
Listen, everyone knows Bill Kay does not use vehicles. He hides in the bushes.
He has a motorcycle. I think he still does. When I opened it up, though, I bet you they were sleeping there because I think they sleep by day. They're probably vampires.
So when you were out there looking, they were probably in there.
Probably. I only opened it up this much. I thought this is sketchy, and I closed it.
You got to get some of that bear spray.
Ooh, that was good, Mike. Michael.
No,
like
I mean,
that.
I'm not gonna. I
Got what she deserved too.
I mean, I could build if I had the budget. I would build on the side an ADU. Another because I could. It's big enough to build another small living unit.
Okay, wait a minute. What is an ADU?
Additional dwelling unit.
Oh,
That's what a lot of people are. Seattle is allowing people in their properties because a lot of lots in Seattle, unlike San Francisco, are huge. You can build a second unit to rent it out to get more housing. Some people use them for Airbnbs or offices. But I don't.
Leland,
But to build one in Seattle, that would
not
cost me $350,000.
they used
Right,
to
I
call
was
them
looking at it.
mother-in-law apartments.
Yeah,
300 grand. 300 grand to do 1,100 square feet or something.
right. Yeah, 800 probably, but yeah, at least permits and foundation work and plumbing and electric and.
I'm allowed to do 1,100 square feet in the back.
Yeah, I could probably do an 800 square foot or maybe more.
Just put in electric and water and let them put their motorhomes there.
I could do that. I could do hookup.
My accountant said,
I could do a hookup. I could buy an Airstream, a really nice, those tricked out Airstreams and have it there and rent the Airstream as an Airbnb.
I need a new cesspit though. You think I'm joking?
Or do a
Max
yurt.
for Seattle. And Dana's looking at it. See, 1,500 is. I mean, I could do 1,000 foot there probably.
What are you
And I
talking
could go up
about,
2
Dan?
stories. I could have a garage if I want to do a garage, but why do that? I could do 2 stories.
Elliot, that's all the farming area. Eastern Washington's where all the farming is.
You know,
agriculture.
if some developer bought this place and tore it down, they would put those four narrow townhouses on my property that go up like 2 or 3 stories.
There's no zoning ordinance where you live?
There is, but they're encouraging more development, and like exactly what Michael is always promoting with the cities. You know, there's a lot of low rise stuff. There's certain height limits, but I could definitely. You've seen the places across the street from me. There are 3 stories on some areas, depending on the grade, and I wouldn't be blocking anyone, which is great. So
you could just put in a little sign, you know, like $10 an hour to park.
I'm not. Yeah. I know.
Right, I gotta go.
Bye.
I'll watch from the
road.
Yeah.
Where do you have to go?
I gotta go bring something across the street.
There's a pig calling.
Is that a term for taking a poo-poo?
My daughter's house sitting across the street.
Okay.
She has a nasty case of COVID. I'm bringing her a packet of oatmeal and some blueberries.
Paxlovid.
Are you throwing it over the fence?
I'm gonna just sort of put it on the front porch and leave. But I have a hypochondria version of COVID right now, but it's in my knee. You know, it starts in the knee and then it spreads.
But you got an injection, so you're back to normal, right?
I think it's the injection that still hurts a little bit, but that's where my COVID is. All right, I'll be back.
Patrick just got over COVID.
Be safe crossing the street.
Thank you.
Hey,
look both ways.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Had to go poo poo?
No, Jim had his wiener.
Wow. All right.
Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
I give up.
Neither. The rooster.
Ooh.
Okay, they're ending. Here's one. Is this one? The administration is ending the de minimis exemption, which allowed packages worth less than $800 to enter the U.S. duty free. So you have to pay on packages. So if you order speakers or gear or anything, I don't know if it's.
Well, I don't know. As Harry, as someone who gets duty sent to him regularly, are you paying extra for it?
Mexico is suspending.
Rob.
Mexico is suspending postal shipments to the U.S. over tariffs now.
There you go,
Good.
People.
Good.
All we can do is mail to ourselves.
So Jose, if you're watching, that's fucked up.
Yeah, but
there was a guy that
did. Mazzy, from what I understand, Jose has a mailbox in the U.S. He goes up and gets it.
So there's a guy that posted a video I watched yesterday, and he was talking about, he looked in his bank account and there was $1,800 withdrawn. He couldn't figure it out. He researched it, found out state of California put a hold on $1,800 because he bought guitars from overseas, and they're like years ago, like 10 years ago, and they said, oh, you didn't pay the local sales tax. And he had to pull out receipts for everything that he bought and show what he actually paid for it. One of them, he did pay sales tax in California. But I don't know. I mean, can they go back that many years and say you bought something and had it shipped to you in the U.S. and now you got to pay us
bullshit
tax?
thing.
I'm sure you can fight. I'm sure you can fight it. But I mean, that seems weird.
Yeah, Dan saw it. It was ridiculous.
I mean, how far back, if you were audited, how far back can the IRS go?
I thought it was 4 years, but
yeah,
it could be more.
It seems weird.
But this is the state of California, not the federal government.
That's not good. I don't agree with everything just because it's a blue state or a red state or disagree. If they do good things or bad things, it's bullshit. That's bullshit. If that's true, that's bullshit. I mean, I bought stuff overseas, and so far, I mean, I don't know. I don't live in the
one
state.
thing he sent a guitar amp to, I think, Sweden, and had someone do a mod on it. Just modified it. That's all. When it came back to the U.S., the seller, the guy that did the mod, put a $3,000 value on it because that's what the amp was worth. They wanted him to pay sales tax on $3,000. He said, "I didn't buy the amp."
He should
He
show
was able to. He was able to debate it and get him to drop some of the
Right.
cost, but it still ended up costing him, when it was all done, I think he said $800 in sales tax.
That's like when you declare shit when you come on an airplane. You know, if it's under a certain amount. Yeah.
What?
Well, when you fly in from overseas, your duty, you have to declare what you bought, more or less.
I mean, maybe I bought a candy bar in a duty-free shop. None of that shit.
I mean, the duty-free wouldn't count, but like if I bought $1,000 worth of records in the UK, theoretically.
Seinfeld did a good episode on duty-free goods. Seinfeld did everything good. Everything.
Okay.
Well, you're not old enough to appreciate it, Rob.
I watched Seinfeld all the time when it was on. I am old enough. Listen, Harry, you shouldn't be able to appreciate Seinfeld. You're not Jewish.
Best show, one of the best comedies ever. Although
Yeah.
I think Arrested Development is right up there too.
Different kind of humor. Yeah.
And Freaks and Geeks.
Yep.
I'm a big Arrested Development fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the Tobias sexual innuendo.
I know it.
Oh, I was listening to a podcast where the guy who plays Buster was on this podcast with Ted Danson. He said his favorite all-time joke on Arrested Development was like Tobias. He joined the Blue Man Group because he thought it was a group for depressed older men.
Yeah. And his license plate is A New Start, but it looks like Anus Tart.
Right.
Oh, Jesus.
I bet he kept painting himself blue, and then they knew where he was because there were blue handprints and stuff.
So who's the guy that played the brother? Will
Arnett?
Will Arnett. He looks like he's in a new drama that looks like it's
he wrote a movie with Bradley Cooper. It's actually based on the memoirs of a British stand-up comedian, and now it stars Will Arnett, and it's directed by Bradley Cooper.
I like what I saw so far.
Yeah, it looks okay. What?
Nothing. I don't want to go against this is your show, Rob.
Hey, Rich, what happened to you? Missed out on the last auction. There were a lot of Van Gelders. I have some for Saturday night, but not as many as last time.
There's always money in the banana stand.
Dude, like, this is what I hate about being a record collector, and if you have obligations, is Safari picked up a jazz collection, and he dropped a bunch of OG Blue Note stuff, and I think Saturday he's going to dump a bunch in the store. So,
did you see the photograph of the New Mexico collection that he posted?
No, he sold a lot of that at the Vinyl Con.
And it was just boxes and
but
boxes
someone walked.
and
This
boxes.
is like someone walked in with a bunch of OG Blue Note or a collection he just picked up that day, and he put up. Yesterday he put out a ton of stuff. A few I would like to have.
Who is this? Who?
Some Record Safari. But I mean, I'm working. I leave like today. I'm obligated.
I tell you, he's one of those guys, and there's a few of them around. Dylan's another one. These guys work their ass off. It's a hard. I admire a good used records. I think a lot of these record stores that are bitching about there's no business, they just don't do the work. Now, it's not easy. Well, and I totally understand getting complacent and everything, but you got to do the fucking work.
That's why I deep pockets too.
I use the opposite of it. As record collectors, some people don't do the work. They just want to come in and buy it.
Right. I mean, we're both exactly. I couldn't do that anymore at this point. You know, when I was younger, sure, but not now.
Well, I'm not young, and I put in the work.
Well, all the power to you. I'm complimenting you, Rob, and I'm complimenting Record Safari and Dylan.
This is sort of the way my dad used to compliment me.
There are other record stores like that. There are other record, Easy Street does it sometimes. And it's funny, Matt Vaughn, the owner of Easy Street, threw out the pitch yesterday at the Mariners game.
Okay. I want to show you. And people praise this Jazz Record Center in New York, right? But that dude is the one who just tries to get as much. Look, that's the name of the game, right? Try and get as many copies. Hold on, Record Center. Let me see if I can find their last post of what's on their eBay store. Where did Mazzy go? Did the truck come back?
No.
I'm gonna find this, guys. I promise.
I've been listening to a lot of Leonard Cohen lately.
Well, why are you so depressed?
No, I like it. I mean, it's just such good stuff.
Hallelujah.
Oh, he's more than that.
Hallelujah. All right. So right here, I mean, his starting bid on a lot of his records is like 100, 150. He has a record, this record. Here's the starting bid, people. This Dizzy Reese sounding off. The starting bid is $1,500.
Well, do his auctions sell?
Yeah. He's the one who sold the John Coltrane Blue Train. What did it go for? $10,000?
Wow.
Can someone tell me if I'm wrong?
Something like that.
Yes. But I mean, even if you go here to most of his titles, and they're all jazz, I'd like to have access to the type of OGs, like starting bid's 500. That went up. People want that one, but some don't have bids on it. Starting bid's like on average $100. I mean, but supposedly these records are usually mint. Like, I heard a rumor, I don't know if it's true, like he has a storage area with all these mint records. So
they're probably the hot, what do they call them? Hot pressings?
No.
Okay.
There's no fucking way that better
Hot
records
stampers. Hot stampers.
Oh, okay.
Hot stampers.
Okay, I've just thought of a new way to attack the better records guy. How, for records that are rare and hard to find, like let's say original Blue Notes, how do you know which one's a hot stamper when you can't get 20 copies of that to compare? Okay?
Yeah.
Now
it's the hottest of what they have.
Go fuck off.
Oh, it sells on commission.
Well, that's still lots of people sell on commission. They don't start the bidding at $1,500. He's setting the price for these records. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, but if it's not worth it, no one will bid it. And people obviously do.
Harry, let me put the shoe on your foot. You have endless amounts of money. That would not stop you from buying whatever record you wanted to buy, right? Because money doesn't mean anything. So I don't know. Hey, James Farley,
irresponsible.
James Farley, when you go to the open mic night, I would not open with this one. Okay? Thank you. Listen, he's a record seller, right? He's selling records. It doesn't matter who owns them or if he's doing them on commission.
Even Mike Gingruz does stuff on commission on his whatnot.
Right, but can I ask you a question? Does he get a percentage of the sale? He's making money.
Yeah.
I don't begrudge anyone getting whatever they can for a record. I'm just saying. Could you do me a favor, Rich? Can you type this 5 other ways in the comments?
What's the number one most desirable jazz record?
I mean, for me, that would be up to the person, but historically, it would be an OG copy of a record, like a Blue Note. But I don't. my desirable record is different than yours, Harry. So I don't know. I mean, it's a general thought, like I showed you, an original Blue Note, clean, all that stuff. The guy's asking for 1,500 starting. So
I was gonna think kind of blue.
that John Coltrane Blue Train sold for $10,000. So does that make that the most desirable? I don't know. There are records that were privately pressed that are very desirable and hard to find. Well, that's for you, Delphina, correct? Am I correct by saying that? There's not one record. There are records that people label as you should get this the most desirable. I've seen these before. I've seen OGs of this record. It's not his best record, though, right? Okay, tell us your bad experience, Rich. Why did you have to return some? Were they not graded correctly? Did you have to pay tariff on it?
Harry, let's just keep quiet for the next half hour. Let Rob.
Yeah, why don't you keep quiet forever?
I don't want to talk over you, so I'm just gonna sit here.
Okay, thank you. Does he labeled as a bad grader?
Rob,
What?
I'm so excited. You made my day yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Because you sent me the preview trailer of Sisu 2.
So Mazzy's favorite movie over the last while was this Finnish Rambo style action
Revenge
movie.
film of World War II, killing Nazis.
Yeah, and I watched it. I would say there are better films just like it.
Sisu, and it's gritty, it's dark,
by
it's
the way,
bloody, it's funny.
Hold on. This Finnish filmmaker has made some good films. So his first big film was called was like they kidnapped Santa Claus. These terrorists kidnapped Santa Claus.
I don't know.
Endangered Species or something that has a title like that. And that got critically well received. His second film was a good movie with Samuel Jackson called Big Game. And basically Samuel Jackson plays the U.S. president. And his plane is shot down over Finland. And this teenage kid is doing Rambo Die Hard stuff.
I need to find that. Okay.
Oh, it's really good. Then his next movie was the Sisu film, right?
It's great, though, because it's just so over the top.
Right.
Killing Nazis.
So the second one takes place shortly after the first one.
And it's got, what's the guy's name?
So it's got the American guy who was in Avatar.
Avatar, yeah, the bad.
He's from that Chicago Steppenwolf scene,
right? Well, he was from the.
He's like 73 years old.
Yeah, he was in Manhunter.
You want to know the movie that guy was in? They made two of them. He plays like a blind dude. The first movie is these guys break into a house to steal something.
Yeah,
and he's a blind dude in there, and he became an anti-hero. And they made a sequel where he's kind of the hero.
Right.
But here's the funny thing, Mazzy. So they're making an American version of Sisu with the same director.
Oh, I thought he's doing the Rambo reboot.
I didn't find that humorous at all.
Well, he's doing a Rambo reboot.
Yeah, with the younger Rambo. That's right.
Younger, right. Sisu 2. I'm so excited.
Right, Dana. I'm just like,
hey, can you go and do a live stream that no one will watch? And show off your stupid system that apparently is no good.
I got to do an update on these speakers video because it's so funny that everyone's telling me to do this and then do that and buy these speakers and get subwoofers and do everything. I'm not keeping these speakers. They're excellent speakers, but they're not right for this room. But I do like the sound of these speakers. They're incredible. I like the sound better than the BMWs. But the BMWs are better for this room for now.
Can I do my
and
impression?
The BMWs are paid for.
Can I do my impression of Dana Kimbowitz?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my impression of Damon Kimbowitz, but I can't hold a jazz record because he refused jazz's record. So maybe a record like this. I just picked up the $7,000 record at a thing. I'm gonna take it home and play it on my Crosley.
Kimbo is a very nice guy, very generous guy.
He is the nicest guy in the world with the horrible sense of humor.
Well, that's because he's a tall white guy and not Jewish.
I thought you were going to say a Republican.
I didn't say that.
I'm not even sure. I tell you the truth.
My guess is, well, not my guess, and I don't want to speak. He's like center right.
And yeah, and that's the way a lot of people should be.
And I'm fine with that.
All right, I'm going to show some more records I'm cleaning that I will
But not
probably
me.
put in the auction. Okay.
I added some jazz records to my whatnot this week just to see what happens.
Does anyone know this record?
No.
Lavelle, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
I'll have that.
Yeah.
Does anyone know this record?
No.
These are like kind of like German kraut rock.
Yeah, I'm not getting Spender class. If I was to go to Spenders, it would probably be the D7.2s or D9.2.
This is a private press rock record that they put out on like 10 different colors originally in the 70s.
What kind of music?
Star People. It's rock.
Harry, they want to know when your whatnot is.
It's today at 4:20 p.m. Pacific.
Mine will probably be next week.
No one knows this record? Does anyone know this one?
I'll throw a link out there where people can get it.
Isn't that Ron Jeremy?
No, this is a folk album. I think it's a private press folk album from Michigan. Danny. But I mean, people are looking for this.
Oh, Danny.
Yeah.
Do you, Paul? Do you know Danny's Michigan Highways?
I'm going to see Black Sabbath. Danny's opening.
Danny is far away.
Oh, Danny boy, the old Havana.
Calling.
Danny is far away.
Danny.
How come? Okay, I have a question for people. How come this was like the standard? Hold on. What is he saying?
Oh God.
I have that. Which private press rock record? The colored one? Okay. How come in the 70s, like when there was an interview, like, oh, what's your song about? It's about my dog. It was like that was the answer. Like, you thought it was a love song. The guy lost the love of his life. It was really about his dog.
You know the song that Brett did? I would give anything. That's about his father, not a girlfriend.
It's about Danny is fire. Does anyone know
Put
this?
Danny in Chuck T's pile.
Or Shy?
No.
Are you joking, Chuck T? Because I'll charge you for it.
Mr. Kibler? Put Danny in my pile. I think Danny's was in that truck yesterday.
Hey, can someone make a T-shirt out of this comment?
Why don't you do a merch thing like Rachel used to do?
Because I will not sell anything.
That's true.
Look,
I bought the coffee mug though.
Look, here, I'll go on a little rant. Stop with all the merch. There's no way you're making enough money to make it worth your while.
Well, I don't do merch, but I think all you do is put the picture up there and they create it for you.
All right, Vinyl Storage Solutions is sending out an email.
I mean, who wouldn't buy
Vinyl Storage Solutions is in Vinyl Storage Solutions is in Canada. they're temporarily stopping shipping to the U.S. There you go, Canada.
Are we winning yet?
So you know this one? This is Terry Brooks and the Star people. Yeah, Terry Brooks.
Terry and Danny sitting in the tree.
Hold on, I'm trying to see where the Mongoloo.
Fucking.
Oh man, this is getting kind of boring now.
All right, you can leave and go
What
deal
happens
with
when Jim leaves?
Hey, listen, why don't you go tuck in the people sleeping in your driveway?
They're not in my driveway. They're on the.
Is it gone again? But the
So
car's still there.
Mazzy, so originally what happened, do you think they just drove the truck away? There he is. They've taken him.
He's going to go see if the van's back.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Good
for
morning,
them.
Melinda.
The car is still up there.
Yeah, but here, do you think originally they just drove the truck away to do whatever they're doing with it?
Apparently, I don't know if they still. It's funny because the U-Haul people didn't call the police. Like, obviously, I mean, I'm assuming they didn't rent it and not return it because they would have a credit card and it'd be charged all this stuff. So someone rented it.
They probably stole it in a motel.
Someone rented it for a day. August 16th, they wanted it for a day for moving, I guess. And these people had it. I don't know how they got whatever, but the U-Haul, and then it was in my driveway, and then it disappeared because I called U-Haul. I figured they picked it up overnight, and then it returned the next day. So obviously it didn't. And their car came back. So obviously they went to get their car, wherever that was, and they parked the car up the street. They didn't park the car in my driveway. And there's plenty of room they could have. And they were sleeping in that truck. But the U-Haul people didn't call the police on them for stolen vehicle or anything. You know, they could have, I guess, but they didn't. And the car's still up there. I assume, I don't know if they're in it now. I assume they're sleeping in the car. They're on the street. So if it's there more than 72 hours, I can call. I guess I could call, say I do have some, people need to sleep somewhere, and they shouldn't stay there in the
Mazzy, let me help you out, Mazzy. Do you have any spray paint in the house?
No.
Go up to the car and spray paint. We're planning to rob everyone in this neighborhood on the side of the car.
Yes. No, what's going to happen is they're going to wake up, they're going to sober up, and they're going to realize you called and took their house away, and they're going to be real.
Yeah, they saw me on the steps, or one of them.
Hold on. Here's what's going to happen. There'll be a
knock. Make sure your alarm's on at night.
There'll be a knock. Hold on, I'm going to do this right. I know. Hold on. This will really go, I think.
Okay. What they probably did, Mazzy, is they stole the U-Haul. It's at a hotel or motel. It emptied everything out of value, and now they're sleeping in it until it got turned in.
All right, I'm doing my joke now. There'll be a knock at Mazzy's door. He'll open the door and they go, Corbin Dallas.
She looks just like that, actually. An older version of that. And yeah, it's always sad, but people have to, obviously this is where the government, state and federal, should be investing in mental illness and drug issues.
Hold on.
And they're cutting those.
If you live anywhere near West LA and you drive through onto Westwood, there's the Veteran Administration on both sides of Wilshire. On the north side, there are tiny little individualized dwellings. I don't know what they call them.
Tiny homes.
Well, they're not homes. They're the size.
I know you're talking. They have
like
they have
10 by 10, 10 by 10 units.
They have those here too.
Yes, and that's where they put all the homeless vets, or supposed to. Which here originally, when I moved here for many years, almost always the homeless people you would see were vets. They were kicked out by the Veterans Administration, at least on the west side of Los Angeles.
Delphina, That Mila Jovovich album is excellent. It's kind of a Kate Bushy folk record. I remember when I used to have hair, this guy that cut my hair was playing it, and I fell in love with it. I bought the CD. Maybe 10 years ago, it came out on vinyl for a short time. It's excellent. That Mila is called Mila. It's got this painting on the cover. Beautiful record, right? I love that record, Mila Jovovich. You know, remember in Dazed and Confused, she sings and plays the guitar in that movie. She's the hippie girl with the guitar.
Oh, getting back to the Rhino reissue, are they announcing more than one title or 2 titles?
As far as I know, one tomorrow.
Seems all for nothing if it's just one title.
Yeah.
Well, but it's summertime, and this is a holiday weekend, right? So who knows? I mean, believe me, they're going to have more.
Variant on it, right?
They're going to have more. Remember, they announced Buckingham Nicks. They did Fleetwood Mac. They just did it.
Just tell me, should I get up early for this one?
First of all, I don't think it's Harry. I don't think it's a Harry album yet.
There's no hair on it. Harry.
Yet it's in the Harry time period. Should be a Harry album.
Oh, here's the deal.
I'll have to get up early in case it sells out.
Regardless,
they already said it's a 70s album.
Hold on, Harry. Regardless if it's whoops, I'm sorry.
It's not.
Harry, let's pretend it's a gigantic title, like one you really want.
Yeah.
What difference does it make if you get up early or no?
It won't
because
sell
if I
out
get up late, it could be sold out.
I don't think
No,
it's going to
it
sell.
doesn't go on sale the minute they announce it.
Yes, it does.
Right?
Yes, it.
Yeah.
Well,
in fact, it usually goes up a few minutes before. So 5:30-ish, 5:45 Pacific time.
Harry, I'll ensure that you get up early. So before you go to sleep, drink a whole gallon of water.
Okay.
Drink the stuff you would before a colonoscopy. Okay. Here's
colonoscopy. The doctor went, no hands.
Okay.
It's not a record I think you'll want, Melinda.
And Melinda, I don't see it as something you want, but
No,
I think
it's not a Melinda record.
I'm talking to Melinda. I'm talking to you personally.
Melinda, I know you better than that.
Melinda, you know me. I don't think it's an album that
love albums.
However,
just because you're saying what I said slower doesn't make it more impactful.
However, I think it's an album that Melinda and every rock and roll person should have in their collection. I'll leave it at that.
I don't care what happens to me. I'm going to tell everyone what the vinyl, the Rhino Hi-Fi is. It's the PP record from Angelo Kelly. So, Harry, you don't have to get up early.
Oh, I do. I want that one.
Yeah, it's Long Beach by ELP. Is that the one where they have no shirts on?
It's Emerson Lake and Powell. Emerson Lake and Powell. No, it's not Palmer.
Oh,
Isn't it Powell? Or did they do it later?
Did they do an audition? We need someone with a letter P, please.
He did, Jim. No hands.
Are you trying to get in, Jim? Took you a freaking long time to go across the street.
Don't cough on us, whatever you do.
Hey, Herc, it's not a competition. Man.
God, that Angelo, everywhere I go, Angelo shows up. I'm beginning to wonder.
Angelo has his band and his family in that U-Haul.
No, he'd have to have the bigger van.
It's a 20-footer.
It wouldn't fit.
You know what? It's really horrible when the homeless people take Mazzy Loves You seriously.
Did you at least give him a cup of coffee, Mazzy?
I asked them if they want a flat white or a latte or a cappuccino.
Listen, Jim, my friend reissued the Christopher Cross. His whole catalog was bought out. Warner's doesn't control it anymore.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make light of these things. It's tragic that people have to live in their cars anywhere in America, anywhere in the world. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Unless you want to live in a car.
Well, on a serious side, I have a personal investment in this. My son lives in his car.
Yeah, I know it, and it's sad.
A sad situation.
Where does he live? Is he parked in your driveway?
No.
Yeah.
No. And it's just, I don't want to get into it, but it's a sad
Right.
situation.
I know we've talked a little bit about it. I know.
Yeah.
It's a sad situation, and it's not getting any better.
No.
And it goes back building the last 40 years since the 80s when they cut the funding and stuff for mental health. The line they had, it wasn't great then, but it was better then, and it just opened up.
Oh,
Did you get the top bunk?
Hey, Angela, that's where I recognize you from. That kids' TV show, The Double Deckers. About a bunch of kids who had a playhouse made out of a double-decker bus.
See, if it was the guy that burned the flag in front of the White House, I'd say, hey, you want a cappuccino? Come on in.
But they arrested him.
Not that I support burning flags, and I don't, so don't quote me on that. It's just that in America, we have the freedom and the free speech to do that. I think it's stupid to do it. I see he did it as a point, but that's all.
But they arrested him, I think, for littering, not for burning the flag, because there's no law against burning the flag. I don't give a fuck what he writes about.
Actually, I don't want to talk political, but here's one thing that I heard yesterday. The guy who threw a sandwich and they arrested him to put him away forever.
They're not charged.
But hold on, let me finish talking.
Oh my
God. They convened a
grand jury.
Grand jury. And it has to be done in the place it happened. And they refused to charge him. The grand jury said, no, there's no charges here. They're gonna bat zero, this DOJ, with this nonsense.
This is all
the grand jury. The grand jury apparently laughed them off when they tried to present that.
Oh, people suck.
They do.
Lavelle, you can keep guessing.
People just
Lavelle, you can keep guessing. I don't think you're going to hit it. You're not going to hit it. Let me.
How many records did this band put out?
I can't say that.
27.
I'm not going to say that.
What? Even if we gave you the correct clues, Harry, you're not going to get them.
I can't give any more because I was trusted with the.
What's her name? I can't tell you.
All right, it's the Eagles. I can't tell you why. Hold on, I'm pulling up these OJC titles that they announced.
Chicago wouldn't be a bad one, Eddie. But I've got it. So many Chicago.
Yeah, but Harry, the Chicago records you want were put out on Columbia, right?
Yeah, but Warner owns them.
The later ones were Warner Brothers, right?
No, Warner owns them now. Because they did
Rhino owns them, yeah.
Rhino, yeah. And also they're double albums, and so far Hi-Fi is not doing the double albums. So
they announced these OJCs as the next batch. That Yusuf Lateef, that Hank Mobley, those are Savoy titles. You can't find those. There's this Surf Ride.
That's the one I want.
Art Pepper. An original. I've seen originals of that. They're $500 or more. Although you can find that Sonny Rollins, I think OJC, but that's a good one. I want this Red Garland. I have an OJC of the Red Garland. And then Wes Montgomery Guitar Boss, and there's like Kenny Burrell After Hours. Those are good titles.
I think we talked about it in your show yesterday, but the Bluesville is a great. It's announced Bluesville too,
right?
And that Pink Anderson record.
Well, I'm not. They're sending me the Terry Collier, so I'll be happy to talk about that one. Hello, I don't think any of you brain geniuses are going to get what it is. So stop guessing. Wait till Steve Westman comes out in the morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Listen, I'm going to paint a picture for you tomorrow morning.
How am I going to sleep tonight?
Hold on. Hold on. Like you do every night, Harry. You smoke a bowl. You disorderly fall into bed. Your wife goes, "Not again," and then you wake up in the morning. Okay, here I'm painting a picture. 6 a.m. Pacific. The curtain opens. The white smoke comes out of the tower. Steve Westman comes out and goes, blah, 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 blah. then the curtain closes and you order the record. That's all. These two
Okay.
have got
Really?
nothing today. Huh?
So Dennis, I'm not sure who Dennis is. I can't pronounce the last name, but apparently he's going to be in Seattle.
Who? This guy?
Yeah.
Dennis, where are you from?
It's
Yeah,
Little
Daybreak
Feet.
is my
It's
favorite
Little
store.
Feet Time loves a hero.
Oh God.
I'm gonna pounce. I'm sorry, Dennis, but I'm doing this. Varanjanejuja. Was that your last name?
You know, for $250, you can park in Mazzy's driveway.
A
So,
day.
Dennis, are you visiting the U.S. and why would you do that to yourself?
No, I've had people that have had that I know that have had like Winnebago type things, and they're coming in the city and visiting, and I let them park there, for
Well,
a couple of nights.
here's what the pandemic did, and social media did. It romanticized living in a van or in a car, and tricking it out to make it a livable. From what I'm seeing right now, a lot of those people no longer live in their van.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the nest egg. It's the nest egg.
Hey, first of all, Angelo Kelly, the dollar sign goes before the number. Okay. Secondly, I know of an area in Seattle. It's a carport where you can set up a little stand for people to
There's
touch
no
your baby.
carport. It's no carport. There's no roof over it.
You don't need a roof for a carport.
Yes, you do. That's the idea. It's not a port. It's a pad. It's a car pad instead of a carport. A port, you have a.
Well, you're the expert. Okay, hold on. You're visiting family in Cle Elum. Where's
What
that?
is that? I don't know what that is. Where is that?
Clay Elum. All you have to do is think the movie. What was the movie? Squeal Like a Pig, boy. What was that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one. That's Clay Elum.
It's in Washington.
Yes.
Hey, what does "fick you waxy" mean?
Deliverance. That's it. Think Deliverance. That's
How
Clay
far
Elum
away is
without
that?
the river.
How far away is that from Seattle?
Not far enough. No, I don't know. The joke is, what do Clay Elum, bread, and wheat all have in common? They're all not bread. They're all inbred, anyways. Yeah. It's I ruined the dad joke.
I hope you're going to go visit other places when you come to the U.S.
Yeah.
Hey,
like
Dagan, do you have a guest room? You're in that condo, right? You're in or apartments or condos. So when's the guy from the Vinyl Con coming on here to do?
He was already on.
Yeah, right.
Harry, now Angelo's getting ornery. He usually doesn't get so bad out of shape.
Man, Angelo, smoke a bowl, man.
Hey, Angelo, why don't you come here? You can do a house concert in my house.
I already offered him. I told him I'd give him $100 to do one.
I'll give him 110. I'll give you 110.
Angelo, I won't give you anything.
That's it. I'm not going. I wouldn't go that high.
Divine Comedy, Ivan. It's a really good record, and it grows on you too. It's really good, but it's got that Kate Bush in a folky kind of way. But
Fluffy, yeah. I feel bad for you. It was publicized all over LA. There was no way to avoid it. If you
where have you been? I even knew about it. We all knew about it here. Okay, I'm going to tell you. The Rhino Hi-Fi is Nuggets. The first Nuggets. It's going to be their first double record, all analog Nuggets.
Signed by Lenny K.
Hey, and if you come to Mazzy's house on the carport, you can get some nuggets.
Come back, Jim. We need you.
Hey, this stream is like Kevin Gray and Chris Bowman being interviewed right now.
Exactly. Ask the questions. Ask us questions.
Harry, why did you make the mastering choices you made?
Mazzy, you want to answer that one?
No.
Because it was there.
Well, there you go. Refresh your browser, John. We talked about that about a half hour ago.
About what?
Mila Jovovich.
Oh, yeah, but someone just listened to it.
Hey, Eddie actually made a funny joke. Here you go, Mazzy.
That is good.
But it had, you said it had Arizona plates. I wonder
Hey,
if it had anything
hold on.
to do with Mike.
Joe, you have to swear your allegiance to me. Okay?
When the U-Haul people came, I threw a sandwich at them. So
Did you see that storm they had in Phoenix yesterday? That big
The
dust
sandstorm.
storm? Wow.
I've seen those driving to Vegas, but not as.
Now I know why Mike
as
cleans
that.
all those records.
Actually, the Ingrove is having a sand sale.
I've seen Tedeschi trucks. I think they're good. They're the kind of band. They're better live for me. I would never listen to their albums at home.
I agree.
They're just not exciting for me. I'd rather listen
There's
to
a lot of bands that you have to see.
Yeah, I'd rather play an Allman Brothers record.
What, as I remember that Derek Trucks dude, he was like a child prodigy, right? He was playing live when he was like 13 years old.
No,
right?
they're great musicians. I'm not taking away from
right, but how did that dude turn into like a late 40s year guy? He aged fast. No, that's not how it works, Joe. Allegiance.
You must kiss the ring.
Yeah, kiss Harry's ring. All right, let me give a few people. Dan B, you're horrible.
There's my ring. Kiss
you're
my
horrible
ring.
in the chat. But hold on, Dan B. Hold on. Oh, sorry, Dan B.
I hear some noise outside.
I'm hiding you, and then I'm going back. You're a moderator.
There's a truck backing up. Beep, beep, beep into Mazzy's driveway.
Yeah. They're coming to harvest your organs, Mazzy. You're a moderator.
It's a quiet neighborhood for the most part.
Yeah. Joey?
Thanks, Joe. Today, 4:20 p.m., whatnot.
Yes. 12:40? All right, I moderated a few people, but I have to go into YouTube to do it. You can't do it from StreamYard. All right. There you go. Do good with it. Don't do bad.
With power come what's the word?
With great power comes great responsibility,
yes,
isn't that the thing?
Yes.
So everyone, please come Saturday night.
No
I'm experimenting. I'm probably not going to move my main auctions to Saturday night. I just want to see how it goes.
What time are you starting?
5 p.m. Pacific.
Angelo, this is a stream for the aged.
I'm at a wedding. My neighbor got married. Her husband died a few years ago. He had a full heart transplant 30 years ago, and he lasted 30 extra years. He was a puppeteer worked on Jurassic Park movies, but when he was young, he had to quit all that. His last movie, I think, was Team America. Fuck yeah, the marionette stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He was telling my son these great stories about Trey Parker and those guys working on that. And sometimes the night before they were shooting, Trey would rewrite whole scenes. And he's a smart one of the two. Not that they're both not smart as South Park, but he was talking about that. And he died. And my neighbor got married at City Hall about 2 weeks ago, and they're having a reception tomorrow. I totally forgot about it.
Okay. Although Mazzy's life is so very interesting. Rich, how long are you in the U.S.? That you're in Central? No, I think technically Detroit's East Coast. Am I wrong about that?
I don't know.
I think technically Detroit is East Coast time zone, but you're either there or Central. So it would be 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. And it just so to give you an insight into Rich, I've talked to Rich. There's no indication this dude is from the UK. I talked to Rich, and it's like, hey, Rob, how's it going? He's just like, there's no accent to him.
Here's an executive order I would like to see the felon sign. Get rid of daylight savings time.
Yeah.
Okay, they talked about it, but it's
Wait,
not
no,
really
they
up to
they
him.
should
It's gotta
keep
be enacted
daylight
Congress,
savings
right?
time all the time. Don't you think?
Whatever. Just quit
Keep
changing the time.
Keep it as daylight savings time.
You know what? Okay, here's what I want to see. And I think Harry's just the man to do this. And I see the evening news interviewing him if he does this.
Yeah, I can see
I'm
it.
Harry, and I refuse to set my clock back. I'm living on one time and one time only.
Well, Harry's clock doesn't go past 1980.
So the
Oh,
good
that's
thing
good.
for us, if Harry chooses to refute changing his clock, is he'll show up an hour late to this.
That's my way of
Protesting.
protesting.
Hey, here, after Harry, active defiance. Hey, I'm here. Oh, those sold out an hour ago. Damn. Hey, Harry goes, I'm up. I want to hear the Rhino Hi-Fi announcement. Oh, that was an hour
That
ago.
was an hour ago. Well, we could talk about how bad the John Wick 4 movie was.
Hold on.
I liked it.
Okay. Unfortunately for you, Danny's, although this looks like it's from 1974, it's from 1980.
Danny. Hey, John 6. John 6. When I toured, I toured Paisley Park the year after Prince died, exactly the year after. And in one of the big rooms where I didn't realize that's where they built the sets for Under the Cherry Moon, Under the Purple. What's it called? The second movie, the terrible movie. Great soundtrack, but great record.
He directed it himself.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a Prince bootleg with Miles Davis record. That'll be in the auction.
You know, the one thing that makes it easy about whatnots, and you don't know when you're selling, that they'll ship anywhere, and you just print out all the documents. And one of mine went to South Africa.
Really?
It took forever to get there.
Hey, Rajesh, that's a plane. It's not a bird.
Yeah,
because it's attacking.
So
these
when
ships.
do you start getting instant payment from them?
I think you have to sell 1,000 units or something.
1,000 units. Okay, not
maybe.
1,000.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, but actually,
doesn't take long.
One or two exceptions, within 5 days, I'm paid. 5 weekdays. I get all the money comes in, and you can transfer it. But I know I've talked to Amy. Esky knows, and I mean, she hustles that thing.
She has gone.
My channel. It's not a. It's not Whatnot. I am not doing Whatnot. Not as of now. No Whatnot. My channel.
It's a famous bootleg. Nice.
Okay. I'll go grab it. Let me go grab some other records.
We'll grab it.
Thank God he's gone.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh.
The coast is clear, everyone.
I'm going to put the link out for everyone.
Yeah.
I think Billion wants to come up.
What?
Let's do a pub video now. Pick 2 picks that you would play in the pub. 2 songs, 2 singles.
Okay, I've got more records.
Frankenstein.
Edgar Winter?
What?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the other one?
That's one song I crank up every time.
Did that have an A side, B side? Does it continue? Because it's a long song.
No, it's just one side.
Okay.
This is a desirable Prince bootleg where Miles Davis is on it.
Oh, I never saw that one.
Yeah,
Fine.
this will be in the auction. Okay,
What does that go for? Do you know?
50-ish, maybe.
Real
more.
money.
Got a copy of Dreamboat Annie.
Okay.
That sounds
Got a
good.
got a copy of
I bought the MoFi of Dreamboat Annie.
Is that
a green? Is that a greenie?
No, it's a
Oh, okay.
Burbank. I got this Metallica that was mastered by MoFi.
Okay.
I think they did
Uwe
a
is going to
bunch of
want
these.
that one.
Madonna.
I have
This
that.
has
See, you got some nice hype stickers there.
the poster and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think this is translucent. This is translucent. Yes, this is translucent. So although I'm gonna have a lot of great jazz, I have a nice sizable amount of non-jazz. So there you go.
There, I put a link out for you, Joe. I think you get $15 off your first order if you go through that link.
You get a $15
Hey,
credit.
by the way, I don't know what Angelo thinks of me, but he sent me a little video of a guy watching a concert and then just vomiting out of the front of his face.
Oh God. Well, it better the front of his face.
Well, I'm sure other things came out, but that's all I saw.
God, only 20 minutes to go. Come on, hurry up.
No, but as a human being, I've stepped on 2 expensive records. So there
I'm going to tell you a story. I was shipping a record, and I was cutting cardboard for the inner, the pads that I use, and somehow the record was under the cardboard I was cutting, and when I cut the cardboard, I took the razor and went right across the record, and I just had the guy refund the guy's money and throw the record away.
I bought a paper slicer, so that's how I recycle cardboard.
The worst thing when someone ships a record, those kind of bags unlimited things are great, but when they don't, when you're opening it up, I know you have to be careful, but if they don't put a cardboard there was one time they had the record in the back, and I opened it up and I cut into the record.
Yeah, yep.
Because there's no padding, or you could slice the cover even, but that's
you know
not
what?
bad.
Okay, here I'm gonna make a plea with the vinyl community. Okay, could everyone send me video clips of them damaging a record? And I'm just gonna make a video that goes. It'll have like the soundtrack.
Put Raymond Scott music, like from they used in Ren and Stimpy.
Yes, like that. Yeah, and I'll do
the Three Stooges or the Little Rascals.
Jim and I were driving. We went to the Vinyl Con, but we drove through an area of LA where he goes, "This is where the old movie studios were," and you could tell because there were a lot of hills and stairways. I think the place where Laurel and Hardy were delivering the piano was around there.
This is a really, really good bootleg. It sounds great. It's an excellent concert. Anybody that likes live heart, if you see this record,
all right, and they can get that on your Whatnot auction.
No, this is my copy. Really good record. Every now and then you get a bootleg that sounds great. Most of them are,
This is everybody. I need a, what do you call it when you introduce something to just stabilize everything? I need a non-humorous comment to just level everything. So when I make a good one, it's funnier.
Mm.
The car outside is blue.
What kind of car is it?
It's some sort of Toyota, I think.
There's just 2 people living in it?
As far as I know. I didn't look inside. The windows are fogged up or tinted. Or
Ew, disgusting.
Yes. I shouldn't laugh.
If this car is rocking, don't come a knocking.
Yeah.
I do recommend this.
It's not a Tercel. It's, let me see.
The song Soul of the Sea on here is great. I got number 2629.
Oh, awesome. You'll live forever. Okay. So you're telling him it sounds good.
Yes. People complain about side one not being as loud as the rest, but I don't hear any difference myself.
Okay.
And you know, and Mike, the guy that Magic Man was written about, Michael, I forget his last name. He just passed away from heart. Original guitarist.
I'm trying to see if there's other records here I'm gonna put in there. No, 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 no. I'll throw this in as a freebie.
Hey, is anyone going? I don't know if John's still here in Birmingham. Tonight and tomorrow night, they're showing IMAX, Sign of the Times, IMAX. I don't know if it's
Prince?
yeah, Prince. I couldn't make it because of the times and the dates, and I just found out yesterday. I looked at it, I wanted to go, but I got stuff going on.
I mean, they converted it to IMAX, or is digital, or what?
I don't know the details, but I mean, it's fun to see concert movies in an IMAX, just to being with an audience. I think or the Led Zeppelin documentary, the Pink Floyd Pompeii, the Get Back, when they did just the rooftop in IMAX. That was fucking amazing.
Mark Andes, Oakenshield. Mark Andes was in Heart. He was in Firefall. Jojo Gunn.
Yeah, Morris Day and the Time. I know that. I have 2 Time albums, maybe 1. Morris Day and Time.
All right.
I saw Heart in 1978. I think it was New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Good show.
I saw Prince
78. They rocked.
I saw Prince twice at official concerts, and then I saw 2 of those. Like, he would do these after-hour things. Like, there's a club in San Francisco called DNA Lounge. He would do these like all overnight, like 3 a.m., 2 a.m., whatever it was, shows, and and sort of invited people through radio. So good.
All right. This record is Swedish prog rock from 1982. I'm putting this in the auction. People could take a chance on this stuff.
That sounds like something that Chris might be interested in.
I'm putting that in. That goes in. People will come. We'll have a good time. You'll buy a record.
What do we got? 13 more minutes?
Yes. Listen, I don't have to be the one that instigates everything we talk about. This is what my future of being retired looks like. You can have it.
It's just no fun if you're not beating somebody up.
Okay. Right now, someone say the most stupidest thing you could think of in the chat, and it'll start me up. Okay? I'm trying to behave myself. There's been no trolls today. What am I supposed to do? I have to be instigated.
I could sing the scrotum song again.
No. Yeah, but the only person who gets enjoyment out of that is you.
Nuts, hot nuts, get them from the peanut man. Nuts, hot nuts.
Okay. Can someone take that video of Harry and use it in some sort of horrible way?
Well, they say my nuts are rather small, but it's better having
stop.
small nuts than none at all.
Listen, I don't need me taken down for... Is that even a real song?
It is. It's by a band that I love very much called the Asylum Street Spankers. I've seen them at the Tractor Tavern maybe 10 times. They are a great live band.
Okay, this is experimental. Oh, this goes for some dough. This goes for some money. Musique Concrète. This is that album. There's only one pressing of it in the US. 1980. It's like avant-garde music. The medium is $40 on this record.
How do you determine your starting bids?
It's usually either $5 or $10, depending, even if it's a bundle or something. So I probably would go $5 on this. This one will be 10 or 15 because it goes for some dough. That just sort of things. So we'll see, $5 or $10. Well, that Jim, that won't be everything. I have stuff people will know and want to get. I just found all these kind of weirdo records. You know, this band, this is like a Private Press album, I think. This Earthshine. Let me see what this Earthshine is. I do have some reggae records, but I don't know if I put them. I'll have them in. I think I have some in my boxes. I have like 4 filled boxes that are ready to go for an auction. So
Rest in peace, Jim.
what?
We hardly knew you.
Jim who?
Record Collector News.
He went to. We know he didn't fall down.
Well, we think he might have caught COVID.
If
And
listen,
now he's
the way
forced
Jim
to
lives
live
his
with
life,
the pigs now.
the way Jim lives his life is he would have had COVID already. Oh,
How many people are still watching this?
150. You know, here's the deal, Harry. If you want to poo-poo the stream, go in the peanut gallery.
They're having interesting discussions, actually.
Okay, this is a prog rock EP. This Earthshine, and came out in the U.S. in 1983. I'll put this in the auction.
Eddie's still here. Wow. Angelo's still here.
Hold on, here it is. Take care.
I'm here in body. You have my body, but you don't have my mind right now. So
Oh man, you're in Japan?
Why are you working in Tokyo? Is that the only country that doesn't know the fantasticness of you?
I'm going to Japan in November. Looking forward to it.
Hey, Angelo, can you do this favor for me? Can you warn all the people in Japan that Harry's coming?
Actually, I'm just breathing hard.
I
think we're gonna have 2 days in Japan before the cruise starts. So 2 days in Tokyo. One day we arrive, and then that night, and then we got the whole next day, and then the next day.
I understand when people like Harry go to Japan, they try and reach up and touch his long, gorgeous locks.
I'm hoping to meet up with Brian while we're there.
Oh, this has an insert.
I want to ride in his sidecar.
You do?
Yeah, sure.
I actually, Brian, when Harry comes, he's heard about this thing that they do in Japan. When you ride public transportation, the men like to touch you, grope you. Harry wants to be groped.
They better be on the right time, though. I'm not setting my clocks back for them.
When Harry gets off the plane and goes through customs, he goes, I declare it 9 a.m.
I want to go to that all Beatles record store.
There's
isn't that pretty much every record store in Japan?
No, there's one store that's nothing but Beatles stuff in it.
Now, what do you want? What is the number one thing you're looking forward the most?
Sushi.
You can get good sushi here.
I know, but I want bluefin tuna sushi.
Here's the funniest thing about
Blowfish?
sushi. No, seriously, here's the funniest thing about sushi. A lot of it comes from where Harry is in the Pacific Northwest. They send it to Japan to be graded, then they
No,
send it back out.
I mean there is really good sushi here, but
Yeah.
you got to
That's where
have
the
good
fish comes
sushi.
from.
And I want to go to a restaurant there and just let the chef tell me what I should have.
Are you just staying in Tokyo area, or are you going out in other areas?
No, he's on a cruise. Have you
We're on a
paid
cruise.
attention?
But I mean, is it various stops within Japan?
Yeah,
Oh.
it goes all the way around, goes down south, up and around, and
Right.
makes one stop in South Korea.
You
Okay,
should watch the entire Kurosawa collection.
hold on.
before you go.
I'm going to do my impression of Harry going into a restaurant in Japan. Okay, here it is. This will be a good
Okay.
one. All right.
Konnichiwa.
Okay. Just give me whatever you think I would like. And the person goes, sorry, sir, this is McDonald's.
That's not even funny.
He laughed.
Well, he laughed. I mean, look at the source.
It's not even funny.
I'm
He
not
laughed,
even
and I
high
bet
yet.
you other
I did
people
not
laughed
wake
too.
and bake.
Here, Harry, here's what I want you to do.
Don't know
Please shoot
arigato.
video. I'm being completely serious, Harry, because I see these all over social media. I want you to go into a 7-Eleven and do a mukbang. You get that cup of ice and get the packet of a drink. You go make yourself a little meal inside a 7-Eleven.
I've done that in Thailand. Thailand, there's a 7-Eleven in every block.
I want you to go on every floor in Tower Records.
You know, I probably won't even go to Tower. I want to go to the independent place stuff, you know.
It's the only real tower left, right?
Yeah.
There used to be one. Is there still one in Dublin? There used to be one in Dublin. I don't know if it's still there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Angelo better be gone by the time I get there.
Angelo, is there a tower in Dublin still?
I don't know.
I was in LA. I have no LA, not this year. I won't be in LA again this year.
Yeah, we banned him.
Well, now I have someone to stay with in LA.
Okay,
so
someone's got to explain Raji Vinyl's comment because I don't get it.
Okay.
there is Mazzy. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
I'm good at translating. How many times is Harry going to say, lip my thighs?
I think that says tights.
Tights.
Oh. Well, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, Raji. I can't.
That's what I said.
Yeah. The touch. Yeah. Whatever.
I quit going to McDonald's because it's all touchscreen ordering now, and I don't. They don't pay me to work there.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if you want someone to take
the
your order, you
technology
gotta go
part.
to
It's just
drive-thru.
it's just the contact with people. And I
Hey,
understand.
Dr. Robert. Hello. You missed a rip burning stream today, man. Go back and watch the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's mostly Harry going, God, my ass itches.
We're watching paint dry for the last 30 minutes. We can't wait 2 more minutes and we're out of here.
Oh, gosh, it's like I'm blackmailing you to be here.
Well, the last check did bounce.
I haven't been to Dublin.
That's not how blackmail works, Harry.
You know, that Lost in Translation movie, I didn't get it.
It's a great movie. Oh, God. It's a love story in a way. I mean, it's just a great movie.
But
Matt,
you know
I haven't got my record
Harry,
yet, but it's on the
you're
way.
not a good movie watcher. That's what I've determined.
I like good movies like Chucky and, Dumb and Dumber.
Chucky.
I took my granddaughter to see Chucky when she was like 7 years old, and it just freaked her out. I thought she would enjoy it. She said it scared the hell out of her.
Oh, God. How old's your granddaughter now?
Oh, God. She's in her 30s now.
Is she messed up?
Yeah. No, she's actually doing really well. Wow. She told me years later, you remember that movie? She said that really scared me.
You should go with her to see Megan, the Megan movies.
That's not in theaters anymore. You got to stream it.
I know, but
Yes. You should take a 30-something-year-old woman and treat her like she's 7.
Okay, 9 o'clock. Well,
See you
almost.
later. Bye.
It's not 9 o'clock yet. How rude. I give this struggling guy some airtime so people can hear him talk. You know,
Okay.
here's the deal. I've never been so insulted in my life.
Oh, I'm sure you've been insulted many times.
Never, not like this. Look,
Will there be
here's what
another stream?
here, I don't have homeless people living on my carport. Bye,
Well, you know,
everyone.
here's what you do. Don't send out the link to everybody.
Yeah, that would stop you from coming here. Harry's trip to Japan can't come any sooner. And I'll tell you how soon it cannot come.